Which one of the following is sufficient to conclude that x is less than y? I'm going to do this with some counterexamples. So let's just say that 1 less than 2. Then over here, when I raise both to the power of 4, I'd get 1 less than 16. All right, that one's okay. But then there's no way this one would be true because I'd have 16 less than 1. So I know that that one is not sufficient. I'm going with positive to begin with. Then over here, I'm going to get 1 is less than a half, which is also not true. When you take the reciprocal for positives, the sign swaps around. And then over here we get that a half is less than 1. Okay, so that one's all right for the moment. That doesn't mean it's true, it just means for that particular set of numbers it's okay. And then if we raise the power of 3 over 5, we're going to get, well, 1 to the 3 over 5 is 1, and that is going to be less than whatever 2 to the 3 over 5 is. So that one's okay. But you can see that it's then not going to work the other way around. So I've already ruled out 3 of them. Let's bring in the negatives now. So I'll go with minus 2 is less than 1. Because when I sub that in here, minus 2 to the 4 is going to be 16. I'm saying that 16 is less than 1. So, okay, that one is not guaranteed to be true. And then I've got that y to the minus 1 is less than x to the minus 1. That would be that 1 is less than minus a half, which is not true. So just from that, I can see the answer has to be E. E is okay, because if we have minus 2 to the 3 over 5, that will be less than 1 to the 3 over 5. See, when you have a negative and you're taking, like you're cubing and you're still taking the fifth root, it will stay negative. It's all about, like with these ones, when you raise the power 4, negatives become positive. So you have to be really careful with inequalities. That's why you can't just square them when you have negatives going on. And reciprocals, similarly, you get, when you take reciprocals, a bigger number becomes a smaller number. So if you have 7's bigger than 5, but if you do 1 over that actually becomes smaller. So you can draw the graphs in this question, but it's more about, yeah, understanding it's these odd powers really that make it. So, another thing you could say is that x cubed would be less than y to the 3. That would be okay. And if you take the fifth root, similar things happen. If you take the cube root, similar things happen. That's more reason even why E is true.